Hello, my name is Taiwo Olajide, and I am my colleagues. We are going to be talking about uh, usability test conducted on the ClickaSnap online photo sharing application. So we are going to look at the background, the study goals, methodology, participant findings, recommendation, and conclusion. So the background, the usability test was conducted on the ClickaSnap online photo sharing platform so as to evaluate uh, its usability to users and also the user experience. The platform actually allows users to upload photos, create albums, share photos with other users, also share photos on social media platform that the app allows, like Twitter, like Instagram. We had 20 participants who was screened and recruited for this usability test. And we had a combination of cognitive walkthrough as a methodology and also card sorting techniques to evaluate the performance of the usability. The goal of this usability test was to measure the online photo sharing app in focus, which is ClickaSnap app, to measure the ease of use and also the effectiveness in performing the specific tasks like uploading photo, sharing photo, profile, and all that. One of the goals is also to identify areas of the app that may cause confusion or difficulty for users when accessing the application. One of the goals is also to evaluate the app's performance across diverse range of user profiles, including the age of, of a user, the occupation of the user, the gender of the user. One of the methodologies that was used in the usability tests carried out on the online photo sharing app ClickaSnap was cognitive walkthrough. This was conducted remotely with 20 already screened participants who we asked to complete a series of tasks designed to cover users' actions on the online photo sharing platform, ClickaSnap. While the test was conducted, participants were required to keep some of these questions in mind. Were the participants able to achieve their intended goals using the interface, the app? Were the participants able to complete the tasks with a reasonable amount of time? And at the end, were the users satisfied with their overall experience using the interface? The other methodology that was carried out, that was used as touching this usability research was the card sorting exercise. This was used in order to gather insights on how users group specific tasks that was given to the 20 participants, how they group it into various categories as it dawns to them or as they feel it should be. So all participants actually had prior experience using similar online photo sharing platform. The exercises were conducted and the participants were given set of cards that has tags on them, and they were asked to group those tags in categories. And I hand over to my colleague,
All
Sam.
right. Yeah, so this is Sam. So for the participants, we had a pool of 20 testers, and they were between the ages of 18 and 35. So majority of the testers were females, which were about 70%, and 60%, are sort of familiar with online photo sharing app. So other characteristics of the participants are, their level of education, which is of, the high level of education. And also, most of them had, have access to internet and also mobile devices. So over to my colleague.
All right. So this is Godfrey, and I'll be talking about um the findings from the cognitive walkthrough. So the cognitive walkthrough is actually a method um that we use for usability inspection to identify usability issues in interactive systems. So it actually focuses on how easy it is for new users to accomplish tasks with the systems. So in terms of our findings, some of the usability issues we discovered were unclear drop-down navigation icon on the navigation menu, uploading of photos, selecting of categories and albums. So some of the select boxes were actually overlapping. The password visibility icon was not present in terms of signing up for users to confirm password. Creation of multiple empty albums were there. Profile picture not showing the app logo instead of the avatar that indicates the profile picture. Landing page of the picture not showing properly. There were readability issues in the information pages, making some of the information passed unclear. Then the cancel button was not very visible in the pop-up, and then the character limit in the edit bio page was not present. So in terms of card sorting, card sorting is actually a technique that involves asking users to organize information into logical groups. So this is just a table of the card sorting results we had, and on your right hand side is the severity ratings from 0 to 4. So this is just a snapshot of some of the findings I was talking about in the previous slide. So you can see the unclear navigation icon there, text overlapping on each other in the middle screenshot, and then no notification when the share button is clicked on the right hand side. So in terms of recommendations and ease of fix, so we recommended that the unclear drop-down navigation icon on the navigation menu was fixed. So in terms of uploading photos, select category and album, selecting boxes that are overlapping, we actually looked into in the prototype. Inability to view password was also something that was fixed. Password confirmation, creation of multiple albums, profile picture not showing the app logo, landing page, readability issues, cancel button, and then character limit features. These are some of the things we fixed on the prototype as well. So if you look at the screenshots in the middle, we have the sign up page that has the password review feature where you can actually confirm the password you've selected to ensure that you selected the right password as well. And then the modal close button, which has been revised for better usability as well. So this is just a snapshot of what I was talking about. So you have a better navigation icon that clearly indicates the menu navigation, revise select input boxes for category and album, and then in terms of notification displays, when the share button is clicked, it now shows properly as well on the prototype.
Okay, so I'll be taking over. It's Taiwo here again. This is just talking about the walkthrough of the new prototype that was developed using the Figma online application. So this just tells us how we can navigate through our prototype. So when we want to, we can actually access the URL, the prototype URL, to visit the landing page. And on visiting the landing page, there's a button that says Get Started that helps us view how the registration is supposed to be. Now, on the registration page, we can now have the recommendations implemented already on our prototype, where we have the confirm password, where we have the password visibility, where we have the required field as rightly outlined on our prototype. This is also a walkthrough if you want to see the profile page for a user. And we can also upload photos. When we upload photos, there's an upload button on the top right corner of our prototype. When you click on it, there's a pop-up that comes up, and that pop-up shows that a photo could be uploaded. And that pop-up, in the pop-up, we've actually implemented some of these recommendations where we took out the unnecessary copy buttons, and also where we took out the overlapping text for the select category and also select album. Then when you click on upload to ClickaSnap, the upload button, it takes you to the profile, the photo page of the app. So where you can now the other part is creating the album. You can navigate through our prototype by clicking on the create album to organize photo. On the create album button, an album can actually be created. And part of the recommendations that we gave was we restrict creating empty multiple albums. So you cannot, or you are restricted to creating empty multiple albums. You cannot create a new album if the previous album doesn't have a photo on it. Profile settings, you can click on edit on our prototype. You actually click on the edit bio button and it takes you to the profile page. And that profile page has the new recommendation implemented on it, where we have character limiting, that every user who tries to access the edit by profile page now knows the number of character that each of those boxes will contain. So I'll hand over to Sam.
All right. So for the conclusion, the test was generally successful. It was quite successful, and it yielded some valuable insights as regards user experience. So the participants were quite happy with the application. That stood out for them, in terms of the features. So also, based on the key findings and recommendation, it's advised that the development team focuses on enhancing the speed of the application, talking about the performance, the response time, and also incorporating extra functionalities to the login page, and looking into how the fields and buttons can be more descriptive and responsive. So with a continuous focus on improving the app's usability, being the feedback and working in sprints. Platform for online photo sharing. Thank you.